really the journey is moving from this is happening to me to this is happening through me. And then I'm 100% responsible for my experience. And then where that sort of level of the yin and the feminine comes into the picture is that, yes, I am creating, but I'm also a part of this dance and co creation with the intelligence of life. And what that is and how to really describe that, it's hard to put into words, but it's more of a felt experience when
Mhm.
we learn how to surrender the deepest aspects of our control mechanisms of the ego into the river of life. And that has been, you mentioned the word faith or even trust, right? It's a trust fall into the unknown, which is a scary place for the ego to reside because it means it doesn't have control. But what I've found is through my own personal journey through working with breath and other tools is that the deeper level that I surrender my own will and my own plan for thy will or divine will or whatever we want to call it, that life has a very magical and synchronistic and miraculous way of working itself out in its own timing and rhythms. And the less I interfere with that, I can have the vision, I can be guided by a vision. When we learn how to tune into our own intuition and we begin to follow our excitement, our joy, our passion, which is really the highest expression of our soul, that in itself is the guidepost. And from there, all we have to do is every step of the way to follow what feels good in that moment and then allow life to take care of itself. And the thing is that I've learned the most is that life doesn't happen according to your own timing, that it's very, very different than what your preconceived notion and expectation is. And the more I've learned to let go into that and trust that, the more that I've expanded into much greater states of internal freedom and abundance and peace, knowing that there's a greater force at play that I'm co creating with at all times.